Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grim Report. Well, I'm just gonna call it, guys. This is borderline some kind of creepy, paranormal. You know, I just I read about it, I look it up for you guys. Also, at the end of this, I got a movie review, so this one's gonna be kind of maybe a little long, maybe a little short, depends on how when I get started. Let's get started. Okay. Mimrick's doll appeared on this morning after its attack on her husband. She sold it later on eBay to Lee Steer from Rotham, South Yorkshire, for £886. But just 2 days after the doll arrived, it struck again, scratching Lee's father by Alexander Robertson for Malone. This entire thing was published on August the 4th, guys. This month. And edited on August the 5th. Haunted doll. There's a picture. I didn't really get it. This isn't the picture that's on the thing is not the doll, so don't worry about it. After it left, someone was terrified, covered in scratches. Has struck again, of course. We all know that. Flogged on eBay after it left its owner and covered. Okay. A haunted doll. Debbie Merrick's creepy figure appeared on ITV this morning after it revealed its spooky antics, which included setting off fire alarms and removing its own necklace. Lee Steer from Rothammer, South Yorkshire, begged a converted creepy item for £866. After tense international bidding war between paranormal enthusiasts, but after just 2 days after the doll arrived, the 30-year-old paranormal investigator home where he lives with his parents, Paul and Amy Steer, struck again. Lee's father, Paul, 54, discovered scratches on his arm, mimicking those supposedly inflicted on Debbie's partner, her husband, that were through two the same size as the doll's hand. Lee said, "My dad's downstairs, and this morning, at this point, the doll was still packed away. And he heard like a tapping noise on the wood. He said it was a bit unusual. Later that day, he was watching the repeat of one of our live streams with the doll. He was doing a live stream upstairs in his room. Supposed flown and from Turkey, made in a bomb. Then he was said to his mom, "My arm's hurting." He lifted up his sleeve and he had 6 scratches on his arm. His mom shouted to him, "Lee, best get downstairs. Your dad's getting affected. He's got scratches on him." Seems pretty similar to scratches on Debbie's husband from what he could tell. They have no idea where they came from. He said his dad's a believer. He said he's not happy with it being in the house and isn't the only odd experience Lee claims to have had since bringing the doll into his home. With more strange noises, flickering lights, and broken artifacts. All noted. Lee said they were putting stuff away that weekend before it arrived and started talking about it, and the sudden picture he had in his wall called The Crying Boy started swinging on its own. They said they've gone months without anything unusual happening. As soon as the doll mentioned, things started happening. As another picture popped on the floor in the dark, he could hear the sound, and when he put the light on and turned the light on and looked, the picture frame had completely dismantled itself. Wow. They streamed opening of the doll. 35,000 people were watching. I'm sorry, 3,500, whichever. People watched, and the light he used flickered. It was the strobe, like a strobe. First that he had ever happened, had contacted him, saying they could see the doll's eyes moving. Now, this is rather long. There's more to it. I don't want to go too long. Because like I said, I just recently watched a movie that I want to talk about. See, about a couple of days ago, the reason why I did this was to go into my movie review. I saw the newest Annabelle movie. Of course, we all know that's the beginning of the Annabelle, supposedly, saga. It was just a little strange. I did not formally plan this to talk about the Annabelle doll movie and this. But, que sera, sera. The movie was good actors. There were some good actors in it. I don't know their names, but they were good. They did their job quite well. Very believable. There are spoilers, by the way, so feel free to stop me now. But it starts off, little his daughter, his wife were walking home, and his daughter's hit by a car. Dead on spot. Her dad created a doll. They did some seance. Don't do that. I don't advise you ever to do that at all without closing the gate, so to speak. And always have a professional person who knows how to do these things if you do that. It asked permission to enter into the doll that he had created for his daughter. It did. They allowed it to. Over the course of several months, it was walking around like it was his daughter. But strange things started happening. Evil things. His wife figured out it wasn't their daughter. She was left disfigured. I'm not going to say how. I want you to watch the movie as well. That's the only part that's going to be spoiler. The first part. Everything else is watch it. It was all in all, some of the acting was lackluster. Some of it could have been brought out more. Talked about more of the doll, the daughter. It could have been a little longer. I understand Hollywood's only got an hour, or an hour, 2 hours. Then comes in the main character, or what we think is the main character. The main focus. What we think is the main focus. It's really not. She's really not, but she is. It's more of a horror movie. Yes, 2 people are detached from life. But, all in all, I don't think they should have led in the ending where you're going to get what I'm saying, where they wanted it to go. I don't think they should have did that. They should not have done that. I think it should have been more focused on the doll and it going after people. It would have been a lot, in my opinion, a lot better. Otherwise, it was good. But there wasn't enough of the doll to believe me that this led into this. This led into the other Annabelle movies. No. You will see in the end what I mean when you watch it. This has been the Full Spoilers Free edition again. There is a doll in Yorkshire that is attacking people. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, Annabelle movie. Good acting. Overall, just... But because of the ending, it killed it. It was going to get an average score. But because, like I said, of the ending, I had to give it a 4 out of 10. You watch it, you'll understand what I mean by the ending. Overall, I bid you guys a good luck, good night, God bless.